Well, Jon and Andy, I think you two are rock stars. I loved seeing the movie, and I love what you all are trying to accomplish. Now, I understand, let's take you back to the beginning a little bit. I understand that you were both homeschooled, and that you feel that was very important. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, I had to do kindergarten twice because I was, and it's funny, my daughter is exactly like I was. She's just this rambunctious bundle of willpower and energy. But I was ADHD, kind of a disturbance to the entire class. So I was making A's and B's, but they're like, you need to stay here for the sake of everyone else, and I had to do kindergarten again. And so my mom decided to homeschool me and my brother, and so that enabled us to really start working in entertainment for ESPN and getting our own equipment when I was about 15 and he was about 18. So we got a huge head start because we had a flexible schedule, and so that was a big part of our journey. And I'm very grateful to my mom for being willing to invest the kind of time she had to invest in me. Like, I had to learn spelling, hanging from the ceiling and stuff like that because I was so rambunctious. So she invested a lot of time in me learning differently, and I appreciate her for that. And that's one of the themes, obviously, of Mom's Night Out, is it's a movie about appreciating everything that moms do. Andy was the more normal student.
Boring. That was the boring one.
I doubt that. So, how did the faith component become important?
I feel like every filmmaker has a worldview that kind of seeps into their material. So Jon and I really go out to find a good story first. And a lot of times the ironic thing is sometimes you find the good story, but 9 times out of 10 the good ones find you. And when we fall in love with a story that we believe in, and then we have to tell it, normally it has those things that are important to us. We're Christians. We're very passionate about that. But usually the stories we find have those values of Christianity in it, but in an organic way that really is just a heartfelt story. And Mom's Night Out was just the perfect opportunity, being a comedy, the relatable themes about parenting, to be able then to touch on some of those faith elements of how important it is to be a mom and how moms need to be appreciated.
Are you all out to really try to change the conversation in Hollywood?
Yeah, we're absolutely out to change the conversation in Hollywood, and I think there's a ton of momentum right now for faith-based entertainment. I mean, I say that that God's truth is immensely appealing to everybody when it's correctly presented.
Yep.
These things like redemption and self-sacrifice and forgiveness, grace, these are wonderful things, and I think when they're presented correctly, immensely appealing. So instead of just casting stones at the entertainment, because certainly there's a lot of offensive content made, and there's a lot of studies on the effects of it on our children, but instead of what we'd rather do is engage the industry and almost lobby the industry, and we're asking the industry to bring back kind of a double bottom line, kind of a sense that we're trying to be a part of calling the entertainment industry back to a point of responsibility, where let's not only make things that make money, but let's make things that are good for people and good for their lives. And I think somewhere along the way, the entertainment business lost its conscience a little bit a lot of times, and it's just about what makes money. And so we keep saying we want to bring Frank Capra back, in movies like It's a Wonderful Life, and Why We Fight, and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Just that sense of optimism and hope and belief and goodness. I crave that in entertainment, and I'm craving for that to come back, and I hope that we're a part of bringing that back. And the cool thing is that these pieces have enormous audiences, because you can trust them. They're not going to offend you, And so I think Hollywood is really, entertainment companies are really waking up to how well these titles can do, and there's kind of a surge, like a tidal wave almost, and I hope it continues.
I hope so too. God bless you both. Good luck in what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless you.